So my name is Ladera Barbee, and I am a professor at Long Beach City College and also the department co-chair. I am part of the Southern California Consortium for Data Science, Learning Labs grant awardee. I am the main PI for my college. We're an 8-college consortium, and we have 3 main goals for the consortium, which is to bring a data science curriculum and pathway and degrees across community colleges, CSUs, and the UC system. Our second main objective is professional development around all of this with both, culturally relevant pedagogy and best practices and, other ways to help faculty in general. And then our third one is outreach, which not just outreach in terms of communication for the program, but also through data-thons where students get to come, both high school and college, and show off or learn some data science skills, but also data days, which are more informational, maybe a little dabbling, but I think getting the class is the important thing. And all of the projects with the Learning Labs, to the best of my knowledge, have a goal, which we do, is to provide opportunities to people who generally haven't had some of these opportunities in the past. Different populations that have been marginalized or minimized or left out one way or another. So I want this class to be there, and I want it to appeal to everybody and be exciting and be accessible. So I'm going to start a little further back. So the Learning Lab application process was really interesting because it was very open and vague, I'm going to even say, in some ways, as a lot of applications can be, because they want to see which way you're going. You have a couple parameters to hit, but let's get creative and see what other people are thinking about doing. And so in the first round, you get some feedback, and I'm pretty sure we got to see some of the feedback from other grants, which helped kind of refine our process. And then once all the awardees were announced, we got to see all of the other awardees, but because it was just a list, it didn't have that people connection. It wasn't that tangible excitement thing, and we were still new in our project, so I think our focus was like, that seems cool, but, we gotta look at this. And then I know Lark and her team actually met with us over Zoom within a month or two of getting our award, and they mentioned some of the other things, and that Eric and Ksenia are kind of this mentor thing, but we still didn't have that connection. And so this Learning Lab convening has been fantastic for me, because now it's made everything real in 3D. And now I have even relationships with those people. So it's not just, oh, on paper, that is so cool. I'm like, I know that person, and you know what they said. And so I really like that connection. And I actually have a note to my team that I am dividing up, because we're a really big consortium. So each school has a minimum of 2 to 3 PI, co-PIs. And so I'm gonna divide out between the 24 plus of us, all the other awardees. Everybody's going to be in charge of getting some piece of information, and if it's something we can use, fabulous, but just lessons learned or conversations or things they hadn't thought of that they could give us advice.